You're right, little dude. You can say to all the people, "Hey, my little man, my little man." Welcome back to my channel. My name's Olli43, and today we're back with another vlog. I promised you guys I would do this once a month. Just come on the camera, talk to you guys, update you, let you know what's happening. If you've never seen one of these videos before, there was one in January, and in that one we talked about how 2017 was pretty shitty for me on a personal level. I'm not going to go into it now. And 2018 is all going to be about progress and progressing and being awesome, focusing on YouTube 100%. Now, January has pretty much been and gone. It's the 30th. As I'm making this video, probably uploaded this today, and January was a really good month actually. Not for views, for one thing, if you're new to YouTube and you don't really know this, for whatever weird reason, January is just like, you don't get any money and you don't get any views, and there's no like, January money wise makes sense. Everyone spent their budget on the Christmas period or whatever, but views, I don't understand. Why do people stop watching YouTube in January? Maybe everyone's got New Year's resolutions to stop watching their favorite content creator. I don't know, but for whatever reason, every year it happens. Every year January's just about, like, I've been around long enough to know there's a pattern, and the pattern is January sucks. Just end off. And you'll probably hear that if any other of your favorite YouTubers make videos like this. January always sucks. February, on the other hand, starts to, getting back into the groove of things. March is delightful. April, mwah. And then, it's plain sailing all the way to November, where you get paid loads, and then the cycle continues, as it were. So anyway, so January for me was actually really nice. I feel like I really enjoyed this month. We got a new intro with some dapper, clean AF music. I was really surprised actually. I've made, I think in total, like, in my whole YouTube career, maybe 30 intros, and I've probably used about half of them, and I've probably used half of that more than twice. Like, it's a bit of my personality. I'm very, very weird. That's probably the best weird I can come up with, things like that. Like, I can't make a decision, and I flip-flop between decisions, like, one day and the next, and I'll get onto that in a little bit. But yeah, so for intros, I've been like flipping and flopping for years, literally years, here on YouTube, and I made this one. Didn't really think a lot of it, in all honesty. I was like, oh, it's kind of cool, I kind of like it, but we'll check it out. We'll see what George thinks, and two, we'll see what you guys think. And I put it up, and it was like, everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is the best!" Like, oh, this is so good. And I was just kind of like, okay, cool. And the music, I didn't really rate that much. It was kind of cool. I've spent years trying to find a good intro song, and I found this one. I was like, not sure about it. It's very different to anything else I've heard on YouTube. So it's like, not like, it's like, not like heavy dubstep crazy intro, and it's not like kind of comedic kind of electro swing, which I've been trying to find music for ages, that a lot of content creators use, and it works really well. This is like, it's very almost like somber and slow, but for whatever reason it works, and you guys really like it, so we're gonna stick with it. The outro, by the way, people don't know this, the intro and the outro is actually the same song. It's the song I pay to use, but the outro is like guitar strings. I would never have thought to use that, but I kind of chucked it in one day, and I was like, this kind of calm leisure works. And we'll get onto more of like that as in a nutshell in a little bit. So January, we made some good progress, made some good videos, very happy. February is going to be another month where we're focusing on we're focusing, full stop. First of all, I think I'm kind of tired of, I don't think I really do, I don't think I mean to do this. Like, I really don't think I intentionally do this, but I think I do it anyway, just because it's in the back of my mind. I think I'm done with pandering to young children. One, my audience is getting older, not younger. And secondly, like, I'm just bored of it. Like, I honestly don't think it's what I'm good at. I don't think that's my strong point. I think George and I work better when we're more relaxed, when we're making videos. And actually, looking at my demographics on YouTube, although they're not 100% correct, most of you are older, like, than I think in my head. In my head, I don't deliberately do this. Please understand, I don't deliberately do this. It's just the way the videos kind of turn out. It feels like when I watch them back, I'm kind of pandering to kids, and it's off-putting to me to watch them. But when I'm laid back, when I'm like chill, I think younger audience, if that's you, by the way, I don't mean this in a detrimental kind of way. I think younger people can appreciate older content, and so can older people, but it doesn't work the other way around. So I really just want to focus on making content that I would watch, that I would sit and watch. Hopefully we'll find like-minded people watching those videos. If that's not you, then I don't know, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna just try and deliberately like keep in mind you don't need to pander to kids, Ollie. Your content's fine. Like, that's kind of the main thing. I think I do it in a kind of I need to be entertained to everyone sort of a way, and I don't. I think I need to be more confident in my content and just be like, fuck it, you guys getting what you get. I don't mean that in an arrogant way, but I think from like a creative standpoint, I think I flourish more when I'm just like, well, this is what I'm making, and you know, that's what you signed up for, sort of thing, rather than me panicking going, oh, I need to pander to kids to be entertaining. I honestly don't think I do. Anyway, next month is all about just like focusing on that a little bit, just making content I would sit and watch. I think that's the main goal. And secondly, is all about, you may have seen this. So this is a little sneak peek at my new channel. And this is really scary for me. I'm like genuinely a little bit petrified to be doing this, but I think I like, fuck it. I genuinely think this is a cool idea. And some of you, if you've watched the end of my videos, in the last like 3 or 4 videos, you may have noticed 2 end card thingamabobs, 2 end screen, subscribe, join the Olli43 empire. There's like my Olli43 logo, and then there's this logo which you can kind of see next to my face here. And that is a new channel. Now, people, you click that and there's nothing on the channel page apart from a banner and a logo, and they both say Ollie. It doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't tell you what videos are going up. It doesn't tell you anything about the channel. Despite that, 200 people have already subscribed. So if you're one of those 200 people, thank you. That's a lot of faith you have in me. I appreciate the subscription. That's really nice. But what it's going to be is live streams only, and it's going to be a lot more flexible than this channel. A lot of people say, why don't you just be a lot more flexible on the Olli43 channel? But like, the algorithm doesn't really allow me to do that. And you know, this is what I was talking about. I've been flip-flopping backwards and forwards with, do I just say, screw you, algorithm, I'm going to produce what I want. Let me just go back to Just Face here. Am I just going to do 100% what I want and to hell with the algorithm? Or am I going to pander to the algorithm and produce what the algorithm will promote? Because I think it's 80% of traffic comes from the algorithm, from like recommended and suggested and things like that. And at the moment, whenever I do something a little bit different, the algorithm just takes a massive shit on my video. And if I do what I know the algorithm thinks, well, like, the videos get millions of views. And I'm not even exaggerating. So there's this weird balance with my Olli43 YouTube channel, where at the moment the algorithm's just really restrictive for me. And that's fine. I don't mind that too much, but I want a place where I can just have another channel and I can just live stream. Because one, live streaming is going to be massive in the future. I think 2018, live streaming on YouTube is going to be huge. Just going to put it out there. And second of all, like, if I did this on my Olli43 channel, it would just kill my Olli43 channel completely. So at least I think it would. I might be completely wrong, but I kind of like the idea of creating a second channel that's just live streaming only, and then kind of just bouncing the 2 channels off of each other. Which I'm really excited about, actually. So I don't have a plan yet of that channel. I really don't. Other than it's going to be live streaming only. I haven't set a date yet. I haven't set a content strategy yet. But all I know, I want to make a second channel where it's live streaming only. It's regular, and it can feed off the Olli43 channel, and they can just bounce. I've learned a lot about the algorithm in the last 4 months, and George and I have, you know, spent a lot of time trying to work out what we can do with it. And yeah, like I said, there's this weird balancing act where you want to create content that your subscribers will enjoy and the algorithm will enjoy and you'll enjoy creating. So hopefully we'll progress this year. The channel's doing fine. You don't have to worry about me. Like, people say, oh, Ollie, your views aren't like that great, but my channel's never really been like that anyway. In the first 24 hours, my YouTube channel has always been after 2 weeks. So like, every viral video I've had did mediocre on my subscriber base, and then 2 weeks later exploded. And I can kind of replicate that if I try and I spend some time focusing on that. And a lot of people will probably be sitting there going, Ollie, why don't you just do that? Because I can't do that every day. Like physically, mentally, content-wise, like there's not enough out there for me to ace those videos every time. But when they do come along, I'm like, this is gonna work. It's gonna pop. It's gonna watch this. Boo! Watch this fly. So like, it's easy. When I have something, YouTube is so predictable and easy, but on a day-to-day basis, it's really hard. Should I upload maybe one video a week rather than 7 or 14? Maybe. That's kind of the game I'm playing here on YouTube. Like, I got to try and decide what I want to do. But what I definitely do want to do, sorry to ramble on, is focus on live streaming on my other channel. So yeah, and if I use that other channel to find cool things to show on my Olli43 channel as like a video, more edited maybe, then I'll do that. But for the meantime, the algorithm's kind of what it is. YouTube doesn't even know what it's doing at this point, so why should I bother trying to work it out? Well, all I know is live streaming is pretty big right now, and watch time, and it's interesting. I find this interesting. It's my job. So there we go. Anything else? Big things. Big, like starting up a new channel. I'll do like an official announcement video at some point. This is by no means me announcing my new channel. I'll give you guys more information when I actually have it, but I just wanted to explain to you why there's an Ollie channel at the one. It's in my like channel page, like recommended, and it's also at the bottom, and it's also like, keep saying like, I'm sorry, it's also at the end screen. I think that's all we can do today, guys. I appreciate you being here. Like, the people that watch these videos are kings. You guys are kings, all right? You just kings. Thank you very much for being here. I genuinely think that's it. Oh, I should probably add, I've been running. I've been, doing some exercise. Being a YouTuber, it's really easy to get stuck into just focusing 100% on YouTube. Like, we're getting up in the morning, focusing on YouTube, getting up in the morning, focus on YouTube, and doing nothing else. Really easy. H3 did a video fairly recently, Ethan, where he talked about how he got depressed and things, and he just focused 100%. Like, that video really resonated with me a little bit. So me and my girlfriend go out running 3 times a week, which is really nice. I feel so much better when I've gone out for a run. It's almost addictive. So yeah, it's weird. I'm enjoying that, and I'm incredibly unfit, but we're getting there. So I'm not really. Usually when you set these goals of like going out for runs and things, like you're like, oh, I want to lose weight, or I want to feel a lot more energetic or fit, or you just have, or I'm like working towards a marathon or something. But my girlfriend really wanted to start doing some exercise, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll join in. And it's a really weird thing where I have absolutely no desire to run other than just to like whatever, and I feel so much better for it. So that's kind of cool. So if you're thinking about doing some exercise, I'm doing it, so you can do it. So get out there, fat boy. Come on, you chubby little man. I'm joking. You're probably, you could lose a few pounds, but other than that, you're fine. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you want, go and subscribe to the other channel. Give me some feedback, thoughts in the comments, and you're an absolute legend. So thanks for being here. Peace out.